Okay, the podcast is on. Does anyone want to say anything? Hello, guys. Do I sound like a podcaster?
Orange, what gun you want? You are a podcast. I wouldn't believe it if you told me you weren't.
Okay, guys, welcome to the... What should I call a podcast?
That's a terrible name for a podcast.
Let's go.
What should I call the podcast?
Call it a CS:GO.
I'm not that
Nights
late.
with
I'm not that
Ulti.
late. I'm not that late.
Okay, welcome, guys. To this. I'm recording the podcast now. Okay, welcome, guys.
This isn't the podcast, boys. No, I just came back from a piss. I need to win this round. All right.
This is the podcast, dude.
Welcome to the podcast, boys. This is
Welcome, here's our first ghost,
the
Breaky
Go Take a
Canyon,
Piss
dude.
Late to the Round podcast.
What's up, guys? This is the... Is that
Should've
really what it's
brought
called?
your mic to the piss, dude. That
No,
would have really added
no,
to
it's
the
Take a Piss
podcast.
Late to the podcast. That's what it's called. That's what the podcast is called.
Okay.
There's a guy behind me, boys. Guy behind me.
We have to shorten that somewhat.
We can short it like late to podcast or something.
All right.
Okay.
Like late to the bomb or something. That because that's what's gonna happen.
CS late? How about that?
That's a terrible name.
CS place.
Terrible name. No, I disagree on that one.
Lumberyard?
Please no. I already work at a mill. I'm good with lumber.
You work with mail?
I work at a mill, which is the lumber mill. I don't want to hear any more about it.
You said you work...
Shut up.
I take them!
I hope your podcast didn't really start.
It's really starting.
Well, I mean, it's like a first draft anyway. It's not like anyone's watching
no, this
it.
is everyone's gonna... We're gonna get 4,000 views. I don't know what you're talking
So,
about.
hey, I'm calling in with a question for the podcast.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh, we got a
guys,
call in
Yeah,
from
so,
a... Hold on. We got a
How
call
does
in from
15
a
equal
Yo,
thirty-
shush.
How
Komodo.
does
Hey,
15
yellow,
equal 52?
yellow.
13
Yellow.
equals
Let
52.
one-
You gotta
Oh,
let us introduce
sorry.
you.
Yellow, let him introduce you. Go, introduce right now.
We got a yellow locomotive here calling in from Tennessee here. What do you got to say, sir?
How does 13% equal 52%, sir?
Yeah, explain that there, Ulti.
Well, you see, according to the quantum physics of 13% equals 52, is that your question?
What's
Yes,
that his
affirmative.
question?
Alright, that's the answer. You're welcome.
Oh, good lord, this is a terrible podcast. I'm never
Well,
coming back.
We're not a mathematician podcast. We're a CS podcast.
Yeah, I'm not looking to do fucking...
Excuse me, the answer I was looking for was dark magic.
Why'd you ask then?
Why'd you call in, sir? Are you just trying to mess with us?
Did you know this is not like an educational podcast? We don't know anything.
Yeah, this is a degenerate podcast.
We're not here to solve complex math equations.
We're here to lose office games at Silver 3.
I don't want them to rape my corpse, Judy. Ulti, you know what you have to do.
Throwing a grenade.
I'm down for a real start to this podcast if you actually let it start with me involved.
We're starting.
No, like a real start, like the next game or something.
This is a real start.
This isn't a real start.
This is an actual podcast.
This is terrible. We don't even have a name yet.
Okay, we're gonna win this.
Let's call ourselves the UCSC Cucks podcast. Maybe the Meat podcast. You guys want to call in? I wish if one of us was actually streaming, this would be funny, because then someone could actually call in.
We should actually do that.
I can stream, but it would be shit quality.
I can stream. I have a second PC set up, but I don't know how to configure it.
Ah, dude, I'm not gonna help you with that. I don't feel like having that drama.
It's alright. I'll deal with it.
Just figure it out yourself. It's not that hard.
If we're streaming, do we just no visuals, right? It's just audio.
No, you have it your gameplay.
Oh yeah, we
If
can
you're
have visual podcasts. Never mind, podcasts are not only audio; it's visual too, huh? Okay, can you read that out loud? We have a question, guys. We have a question.
Mary fuck killed Boz.
Can I announce it first? Can I announce it first?
Do you want to? Sure.
Okay, we have a question sent in by a taxi
Is this gonna be
driver.
edited?
No, it's on a roll. So
Well, then we're fucked now.
okay, can you read out the question by taxi driver? He sent in a question. Can you read it?
Not really.
I wonder
not,
if this is
not
how
without
podcasts
typing.
start in real
somewhere.
life.
Can you read
Dude,
the
I
question?
don't know this guy at all, man. I don't know this guy.
The longer this goes on, the higher the chances of this becoming real.
Are you recording this? Because if you recorded us meeting and shit, that'd be even funnier.
No, I didn't record that. I'm recording this
Not
podcast.
you. I'm not talking to you.
Oh.
If anyone else actually like recorded us like starting this stupid thing that we don't even understand what we're doing, that'd be even funnier.
Yeah. Well,
Just to have for like a year down the line.
yeah, when our podcast hits 1 million listeners.
Yeah, once we hit like 10k million.
I don't think the 10k million's a thing.
Marry, fuck, kill Bill Cosby, Jeff Epstein, Kevin Spacey. I
That's
would
our-
marry Kevin Spacey, kill Jeff Epstein, and I guess fuck Bill Cosby.
I'm gonna have to agree with you out there. And if you guys are confused, that was
I'm just trying to do it real quick because I
That's-
can only see the chat for so long.
that was the question sent in to us by a taxi driver. And that
Taxi driver from Arizona, Australia. Totally where Arizona is. Dude, I actually would be down to try this for real.
this is for real. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, this isn't for real.
This is for real. We're on a roll right now. We're doing good.
We're doing the worst thing that's ever been done.
Okay, taxi driver. That question was from taxi driver from Oakland, CA, and usually we have to say that before we read the question.
Well, he didn't tell me beforehand. And the thing is, I can't read that many messages in chat before they disappear, so... That's why we need a real format.
Oh man, this is a real format.
If we were playing CS with like a separate chat, I would totally be down for this. But doing it in game is just not gonna work.
Dude, our CS are our callers, man.
Yeah.
Does anyone else want to call in?
All right, let's act like this is actually happening. Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker. Wow, we have Luke Skywalker calling in. What does he have to say?
We have Luke Skywalker on the line.
He's the real one.
What do you have to say, Luke Skywalker?
What do you have to say, Luke? Doesn't have a microphone. All right.
Okay. Anyone else want to call in?
What a great call. Got those 2 entries. That's all I needed. How do we have 7 rounds? I gotta add you on Discord.
That's how
We
we
can
do
make
the
a
podcast.
we can make a real podcast, honestly.
We are. We just need a
No,
caller.
can you stop being a little bitch and actually be serious?
I'm being serious. I'm recording.
We can use CS, but this is not how you do it.
Yes, I'm the only one being serious.
You're not being serious at all.
I'm the only one. Yes, I am because I started the podcast.
All right, so
It's like,
what's your next topic
well,
then,
I'm
sir?
recording
Mister
on low
knows
quality
everything.
though, because I thought it was just gonna be audio podcast, but now I gotta put on high quality.
No, dude, you gotta have the background video.
Dang. Well, I guess it's supposed to be the first podcast, so people will be like, "Whoa, look how far they came,"
Yeah, look how. Yeah, oh wow, they've grown so much.
and it'll be like really bad quality.
Back in 2021, they only had 480p.
Dude, this guy. Yeah, they only had 160p in 2021.
Dude, I know the technology back then was terrible. They didn't have 4K at all.
Dude, why did these guys do the same thing?
Because we're playing Office.
Okay, let's try. Let's try.
It's a bit late for that.
Wait, in the podcast, do we have like the gun sounds going off too in the audio?
I'm assuming it has all your game sounds going.
So should it have that though?
Well, we just lost a player, so
But should the podcast have the game sounds? Or I think it
like low volume compared to us, yeah.
okay. But
Not saying you need to play with low volume, but you need to turn it down in post.
Post Malone?
Exactly.
He should be our next guest. 98.
I don't think we're gonna have a podcast. This isn't. I don't feel like it's gonna work.
Who's 98? He's not 98. You lied to me.
I'm gonna. God damn! I want to leave this game, but we're so close to losing. I might as well just lose.
No, saying that we gotta finish the podcast.
I talked to you on Discord.
We gotta finish the podcast.
This isn't a podcast.
This is the podcast.
I don't think you know what a podcast is.
It's what we're doing right now.
No, it's not.
We gotta introduce our names too.
No.
Hi, my name's Hillary, and I'm an alcoholic.
This isn't AA, brother.
By the way, that was our locomotive, the earlier caller from earlier.
He was from Tennessee, I think.
Actually, I do have recorded on 2 separate audio channels, so I can lower the CS sound.
Ulti, do you have a Discord I can join after this?
But then they get lowered too, so we need our caller-ins to actually call in for the audio.
Ulti, do you have a Discord I can join after this?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, well send it to me.
Okay, after we win this game.
Because I honestly, I think we could do a podcast, but not like this.
This is how it's gonna be done, though.
We could do it in game, but we gotta figure it out first.
We have it figured out. It's
We
happening.
don't have it figured out. I have no idea what's happening.
Can we create a podcast called Starting a Podcast?
Yeah, this will be the first episode.
But it's like a gameplay one. It's kind of different. I don't even understand what this is supposed to be.
Okay, you don't have to understand. Like, I'm gonna add you, Luke Skywalker, because you're gonna be one of our first call.
Luke, you're our favorite guest.
You're gonna be a guest. And a
You're
call.
gonna be like a co-host, maybe.
No, he's gonna be like the ad reader.
Yeah, he can read the ads from all our sponsors that love us.
Kill him! Oh my!
Kill him! Oh my!
Alright, guys, kick my
Alright.
friend. Kick him. I don't want him in the game.
I'm not kicking him.
Kick? You mean yourself?
I'm not being a prick.
Alright, guys, that was the end of this podcast. We don't know what it's called anymore.
That wasn't a podcast. Let's hope we delete this one.
No, we're uploading. This will be our first podcast.
This will
guys.
be.
Anybody wants to
What
sponsor
the fuck
us,
are we doing?
We'll read out the ads next episode, and we'll
Shut
be looking
up.
forward to talking to our first guest, Luke
Shut up.
Skywalker.
Can you add me on Discord?
Yeah.
That's all that matters right now. So we can actually make.
All right, he got cut off, guys. That's the end of the podcast. Thanks for watching. Bye.